I think the best approach to the bull market in agriculture is by betting on a basket of ag-related stocks, because when farmers make a lot of money, they pour it into seeds, equipment, and fertilizer. You don't have to own the whole basket, and many of these stocks have moved, okay? But I at least want to give you some options. I've got 5 that I like here and a few more that I'm on the fence about. Now, let's start with Archer Daniel Midland, ADM, which now goes by ADM. Well, everyone calls it ADM. This is one of the world's top crop origination and processing plays. They sell seeds, then provide all sorts of services to farmers, from transportation to trade financing to milling. They also do just about everything to turn crops into useful products like cornstarches, ethanol, and pulp. ADM is a jack of all trades for the ag industry, although they have a lot of exposure to corn and soybeans in particular. I recommended ADM in January because it's a dividend aristocrat. They have boosted their payout for 47 years in a row, not that they get any credit for that. Given that the stock's already up nearly 30% for the year, that was a pretty good call. While ADM's had a gigantic run, it still sells for less than 17 times earnings. And to be honest, I think the earnings estimates are way too low given the strength of the ag cycle. ADM's already beaten the earnings estimates for 10 straight quarters. And that was before the Russo-Ukrainian war sent the industry into overdrive. So I'm going to reiterate my buy, ADM. Second, there's Corteva. Oh, man, this was the stepchild of this ridiculous merger that finally is working off. It's the maker of seeds and pesticides that was created a few years ago when Dow Chemical merged with DuPont and then broke itself up by end market. After the spinoff, Corteva did next to nothing for over a year, and then it caught fire near the end of 2020 when the last big agricultural bull market got rolling. Now the stock's up. It's on the move again. It's up 20% for the year and regularly hitting new all-time highs. When Corteva reported its most recent results in early February, the numbers were a little lackluster, and the outlook was not so hot. However, not long after Russia invaded Ukraine, and with the breadbasket of Europe turning into a war zone, I have to believe farmers in the rest of the world will invest in seeds and pesticides to boost production. And that's why the stock has been able to roar higher. Right now, Corteva is trading 23 times this year's earnings estimates, but while these estimates are almost certainly too low at this point, I'd still prefer to wait for a pullback before pulling the trigger.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.